When we work on Popper number 17, I think we should experiment with one thing in particular. Specifically, how little pressure should we use when we play double stops? The temptation is usually to squeeze too much to make this sound like a very difficult etude by just really overworking the left hand and also overpressing with the bow. So lighter but constant bow pressure is advisable, lighter pressure in the left hand when we travel. And when we have things like accents, I suggest that we get the most beautiful sound by using a lot of bow speed instantly for those notes and quantity combined with vibrato on those particular notes. Is how do we start the next section with security, and what I do to train my left hand to find out with security is by doing first of all a very inconspicuous left hand pizzicato for the E thumb and then lightly tapping the C natural with second finger. So once I have trained my left hand to do that, then I begin, and my attention will then focus on a couple of things, one of them being to always keep the bow constantly pressed throughout the most difficult left hand challenges, and there will be plenty, as you will see in the next few moments. So at all times, my concern would be to keep the bow constantly pressed, so I give my left hand a good foundation to work with. The left hand will have to have a great deal of agility since it becomes pretty large at times with tenths and octaves. And one other challenge or priority for me would be to make it as lyrical as possible, this middle section. And for that, I would not only suggest that we keep the bow pressed and move extremely slowly as far as the speed is concerned, but also change the bow slowly and elongate the last note in each bow. Point I had to make, it's about this last double stop and the left hand pizzicato. For that to be done cleanly and with control, I suggest that we focus mostly on the bow as we play, because it's very easy for the left hand to distract us and to have the bow interrupted because of the left hand pizzicato. So during a pizzicato, I focus even more on the bow sustaining.